YouTube. Hopefully you can hear me. It's a little bit windy, but I still have to film this in the wind because I want to share something with you. But what are you going to do when life happens, when there's a challenge in your life? Sometimes that happens because of our decisions. Sometimes it has absolutely nothing to do with our decisions, but it happens to us. How are you going to deal with that? I ask that question because I want you to think about that and be proactive prior to something happening. There are some things that we have no control over and some that we do. So whenever we have control over some things, that is being proactive, planning for life to happen, because sometimes it will happen. I'm going to share with you something on the other side over here that happened 3 days ago, and sometimes we have absolutely no control. There's a lot of things that can be fixed. Most things can be fixed. Some things cannot be fixed. For example, death is permanent. So if that were to happen, that's it. But most things in life, that's the good news, can be fixed. Sometimes it takes money, sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it's making adjustments to your plans, but that is what life is about. So 3 days ago, the 3rd of July, I was out here on my property cutting grass because we had a small wedding back in the backside of our house, and then we had a get together after the wedding, and I wanted the property to look good. 2 hours later, this happened. This is our driveway. It is completely blocked. This is our entry and exit. This is a 60 to 80-year-old cottonwood tree. It is like a dinosaur. It is huge. And it's gone. The winds here can sometimes be bad. And this is what happened. This is an example of life happening. Unfortunately, we lost this tree because it's beautiful, it's old. It didn't hit our stack of wood here. We have a fence over there, the road. But this is our single entry and exit point. And this is an example of life happening. And life happens every day to people. Look at this. This is a massive cottonwood tree that is going to have to be cleaned up. And I had a lot of people say, hey, I can help you. A lot of friends, a lot of family. More so friends, because we don't have a lot of family out here. I can help you pick up and clean. But when you look at this massive tree, I told my wife I need time to process this. She goes, what's your plan? And I said, I'm not ready to answer that right now. It's the long weekend, 4th of July weekend. Everything is closed. So I'm going to see if our insurance covers some of this, or sometimes they don't. And I got an answer. So I had an estimate today for all of this to be cleaned up, chopped up, and taken away. $10,500. That's how much it costs to wipe this out. And let me pause real quick. So this is our driveway, one way in and out. What we have to do right now is use our neighbor's side, which is on the other side, to go in and out. The next day, Sunday, I told my wife, all right, I have a plan. My plan is to see if our insurance will cover some of this minus the deductible. And I've been dealing with the insurance company. Depending on how much it's going to cost to do this was a few days ago, I'll come up with a plan. My guess, for some reason, was $10,000. And the answer is $10,500. Here's where we are. It looks like my deductible is going to be $4,020. And the insurance will cover the other $6,400 and change. But that is an example of life happening, and you can plan for life to happen financially. Whereas when I was in my early 20s, I financially wasn't ready for something like this to happen. What would you do if you were faced with a beast like this? And I share this because it's a great way to paint a picture that life will sometimes happen. I would rather use $4,000 to buy a hot tub on our property, but that's a want. This has to be fixed. And I don't want someone to come in and take, let's say, 3 weeks to do this. Guess how long it's going to take to fix all of this, to clear it out? 2 days. Four people will do it if we press forward with the company that gave me the estimate today. It took out additional trees right here. Life will happen. I want you to remember that. Life will happen to all of us. Excuse me real quick. And when it happens, hopefully we are prepared. Remember, we're not alone. I had a lot of support saying, hey, we can help you clean, which I greatly appreciated that. But because of the size of this, I think the best thing to do is just hire someone, get it cleaned up in 2 days, and press forward. Hopefully this will be clean right here, and plant some type of pine. Take care.